Bing.
Alright, here we go. Hello everyone, welcome to day number 2. I'm here with the boys, it's just the boys today, and we are here for our family workout. Okay, so if you're ready to follow on, we're going to use the same format as we did yesterday. So we're going to do our 4-minute warm-up. We're then going to have 3 components to our workout, 3 sections. Each one is going to be 3 minutes of work. We're going to do a minute of work, 30 seconds rest, minute of work, 30 seconds rest, a minute of work, 30 seconds rest, before we go into our next segment, okay? Each of those minutes is going to be 3 exercises. We're going to do the same 3 exercises each time. Don't worry what those are right now, we can follow along, but are you guys ready? Yeah? You ready at home? I hope so. We're going to get the music on and we're going to get into our workout. Here we go. Timer is running. So, first move for our warm-up, we're going to go hands reaching up. We're going to turn, sweep a circle down, up and around. You can spread yourself out so you've got room. That's it, hands down. Number 4 from here, all the way up, all the way down. From the top, we're going to go back in the other direction. Breathing in, breathing out. All right, number 2, getting the whole body warmed up, nice and smooth with this one. From here, we're going to go into ski jumpers. Hands down, adding in that squat, reaching up nice and tall. Sit your heels down into the ground, sit your hips back. One more. From here, we're going to go with a Y stance. One hand's going to reach across, and one hand behind. And again, reaching from side to side. Get that side lunge, working through the hips. That's it. Nice move. Just as low as you can. You okay?
It's my arms here that likes.
From the workout yesterday, maybe we're going to step forward, drop. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Step forward, 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting some punches in. Reach.
I can never do these ones.
If you want to mat underneath, that's fine. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, from here we're going to go into our high knee across. So the elbow going across the body.
This one is always a bit hard.
Opposite side. Yeah, the opposite
Oh,
side.
yeah, now I
There we
remember
go.
why it's hard.
Nice and tall as we twist across the body. Couple more. All right, from here we're going to bring the arms across. We're going to get our rotation, putting your weight from foot to foot, letting the back foot come up on the ball of the toe. That's it, twisting through just as far around as is comfortable. Nice moves. Keep it nice and smooth, nice and fluid. All right. Widen your stance. Once again, we're going to scoop the hands down, reach up, and around. And again, scoop, reach up, and a third and final time. Move the body with the legs. And back in the direction now. Scoop, motion all the way up, and all the way down. Again, scoop, all the way up. And last time, scoop, that's it, all the way through. From here.
That one makes me dizzy.
Makes you dizzy.
My head literally.
This one won't. We're going to walk our hands down the body, walk those hands forwards.
Oh gosh.
And from our press up position, you're going to take 1 foot forward. You're going to reach up, look to the ceiling, underneath the body. A second time, same side, same hand is going to reach up. And then underneath the body. One more time, that's it. Reaching up and underneath. We're going to place the hands back on the floor. Swap the feet and then go with that hand up into the air and then reach across in that gap underneath. That's it. Reach up, underneath. Nice work, guys. And one more. Underneath. There we go. Place the hand back, walking those hands back up. All right, 30 seconds. So we're going to go through the exercise. We're going to get into it. Our first minute. In about 25 seconds. So our first move, let's move the mat out of the way for this one. You want to slip. Nice and fast. This is going to be heart rate building. So it's 3 exercises. First one's going to be mountain climbers. Nice and fast. Then we are going to go into jumping jacks.
I can never do the jumping jacks.
All right, and then we're going to go running on the spot. Okay, 20 seconds of each. So short, sharp bursts of these moves. Okay, 2, 1. Mountain climbers. Lie on the toes. Going fast with those feet, knees driving forwards. Here we go, 10 seconds more. your sliding socks on the floor. 3, 2, 1. Up onto your feet. It's jumping jacks.
That really burns my toes.
Jumping jacks. Feet apart, hands down.
I can't do the arms bit as well.
Start right here. And then together. That's it. Perfect. Perfect. 5 seconds more. Now 3, 2, 1. Running on the spot, high knees. With those arms. Driving as well.
This one really annoys me.
Lift the knees.
And it's not hurting the effort.
5 seconds. Now 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We get 30 seconds rest. Nice work, guys. Let's head to the window. I think that heater's on. I'm going to turn that off. Okay, 20 seconds recovery. And we're good to go again. What are we doing for our first one? Can you remember? Mountain climbers. Jumping jacks. We've got 10 seconds. 10 seconds. And then we hit it hard. Mountain climbers, jumping jacks, fast high knees on the spot. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Woo.
I should have brought shoes.
Put those feet right the way back. Get a nice long reach.
I can't. That hurts my toes too much.
All right, we've got 5 seconds to go. Take a pause, buddy. Jumping jacks in 3, 2, 1. Up onto our feet, jumping jacks. Nice, you got it. Got the groove. You can stop when you need to, just come back in when you've recovered. Springy and bouncy on those toes. Gonna change.
My arms are
Now.
here from last one.
Might be feeling it from yesterday's workout. If you guys did it at home, let us know.
I thought
10
this was day 3.
seconds now, 10 seconds. With the knees. You get those palms and knees together. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds recovery. Feeling it now? Building that heart rate up. Okay, again, one more round of those same 3 short, sharp bursts of effort. Give you a bit of variety with the different exercises. All right, just 10 seconds. And then we're going again, one more time.
Last one.
The last one, yes. Mountain climbers to start. Jumping jacks. And fast high knees. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I'm not even gonna
Just
try.
go in this one, buddy. Make it a plank.
Still, it's like actually having my toes on this floor.
Get with fast high knees again. We'll double up on that. And next time we'll get
I
socks.
should have brought shoes.
5 seconds.
Harvey's exhausted.
And up onto our feet. Jumping jacks. Here we go with these. Anytime you need to pause, just step out. Step back in when you're ready. 10 seconds more. Keep that body moving. 3, 2, 1. Last change down to high knees. Bring those knees high. Clap maybe into the palms. Or drive the arms.
10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
0.
Whew. All right. So 45 seconds.
Like go a bit dry a bit.
It does. Do you want a drink of water? Do you want to dive out and grab some water? Okay. All right. So our next move, we're going to go with a mat for you guys. Okay.
You have shoes.
I have shoes, exactly. So our next 3 moves, again, 20 seconds for each. We're gonna go press ups. You can go from the knees, not just yet, just demonstrating press ups from the knees. If you need to, you can go from the toes for full ones.
That's push-ups.
If you need to, that is press ups. We're going for a plank, and then we go for half hinders. So press ups to begin. 1. Just 20 seconds. You can come all the way down, lift the hands and come back up again. Lift the hands, come back up again. That's it. Wider stance as you need, from the knees or from the toes. All right, we're going to switch it to a plank hold. If you want to lift the toes for an alternate leg lift, or just hold that plank position steady. Draw the navel in, hips up a little bit, buddy. Hips up, that's it, good. Keep that posture intact. 3, 2, 1. From here, hips up into the air, scoop down low, and then push those hips back. Dive bomber press ups, or half Hindu press ups. Just scooping through with that move. Hips up, 3, 2, 1. You've got 30 seconds rest.
I've actually
Bit more about the core and upper
hit
body
my
strength.
arm.
What's that?
I thought I made a mark on this, but then it disappeared.
It's soft mats under knees if you need it. 15 seconds, we go again. Once again, press ups from the knees or from the toes.
Wait,
You go
can
back,
you still
chest the floor, lift the hands.
Can you also use like knee pads?
You can use knee pads, yes. All right, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Press ups. As wide a stance as you need. A wider stance gives you a stronger base of support. That's it. Using just as much of that body weight for resistance as you need. That's it. We've got one more. All right, for our plank hold, elbows, wrists and forearms, holding that plank position. Stretch your body out a little bit more, so that's it. Bring your body weight forward. Perfect. Perfect. Doesn't need to be a full. How are we doing? 3, 2, 1. Once again, hips up, and then just drop the body down. If you need to go, this is our last one of our second round. Hips up, hips forwards and down. If you can, go with that scoop, and then push back up. Scoop down. And again, if you need, hips up, hips down. Time to recover, 30 seconds. One more time of those same 3 exercises. Then it will be our second round, second component done. We've got one more combo of exercises. Just so you can see from the side, hips go up, hips go down, hips go up, hips go down. If you want to add in scoop, then go right ahead. That is our last exercise. Press ups in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Breathing out on the way up. Testing those muscles, testing the core. 5 seconds more to go.
Okay, my arms are hurting.
All right, from here, plank. Just as many as you can. Stepping out and stepping back in as you need to with that lift. One foot, then the other, or just holding that static plank is fine. 3, 2, 1. Switching now. Hips up and drop those hips forward. Hips up. Push with those arms. Push back if you can. Scoop down on the way down to the ground. 5 seconds more. All right. Woo. All right. We are going to do one more set of 3 lots of exercises. A little bit of recovery now.
3 lots of exercises.
Yes, indeed. We're working legs next. So our first move is going to be a stepping lunge. All right, feeling these a little bit in the legs from yesterday. 20 seconds, stepping lunge. We're then going to go step out to the side, step to the other side. All right, step out and then step out. That is exercise number 2. From there, we're going to go with full body weight squats. All right, we're going again in 5 seconds. Stepping lunges. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Push just as low as is comfortable. If it's just a step and then a push back, that is fine. If you can go lower, then do so. 10 seconds more. Alternate sides, core tight, back up nice and tall, hands on the hips or hands working with that movement. We're then going to go stepping out to the side. That's it, and step out to the other side. Yeah, that's it, face each other. Just make sure you've got room. Step wide, drop down. Step wide, drop down. Pushing back up. That's it. Stepping out. Good. All right, we've got one more. Squats next. From that low position, stand. Feet apart, that hip width, or wider than hip width, as is comfortable for you. Sit those hips back from the sides, and you can see tall at the top, hips back, tall at the top. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds rest, very good.
Oh, my legs hurt.
Legs hurting, butt hurting, sweating, yeah, we're working hard. Let's see, bit of a glow, that's good. All right, 20 seconds, and we go once again. So we've got forward stepping lunges, take a step, pushing back. Side lunges, stepping out, stepping out. The bigger the step, the more you'll work. And then last move is our full squat, body weight squat. In 3, 2, come on guys, into it. Step, push back and return. Bang. Good contact with that foot on the floor. Drive back up, push through the heel. Let your body go down with it. Plunge into this movement and drive back up. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Okay, from here, we're going with our side lunge, step it out. Again, good contact with that foot to the floor. The trailing leg can go straight, or you can have a slight bend, that's fine. Just step out, up and over. Testing the lower body. Continue this movement through. We've got squats next, all the way. Down and up. Hands out, like you're pulling yourself back up from that low position. The more the body that's working and moving, the more we're gonna get that heart rate up. Getting that high intensity interval work happening. All right, 2, 1. There we go, we take a pause. And we've got one more, we're nearly there guys, nearly there.
Okay.
Woo. Still with us at home? I hope so.
No, I'm actually too tired.
You're gonna take a pause?
Yeah.
That is fine. Those of you still on, Harrison, come on over this way. Stay in the frame, come on. 10 seconds. What are we doing for our first one? Can you remember?
With your
We're gonna move this. Stepping lunges, good job, that's it, well remembered. And here we go. Step forward, that's it, drop. And push back. Use the arms, or have them hands on hips. Bit of balance involved. 10 seconds more. Just as long or as short a step as is comfortable for you. All right, 3, 2, 1 more. Driving back up from the center. Step to one side, push back. Step out and push back. Feeling the glute work, feeling the legs work, the quads, hamstrings working. We've got 10 seconds more. Breathe in, breathe out as you push back up to the middle. One more, and now squats to go to the end. You got this, wide stance for this last one. Really push back up, keep those heels flat to the floor. Okay, widen your feet a bit more, Harvey. Widen your feet. That's it, there we go, keep those heels flat. Push through the heels. And we are done, very good. All right. We're gonna go with our cool down. Harrison, coming out on the side. All right.
Oh my gosh.
We've got our cool down to finish. All right.
What's the cool down?
Cool down is when we move the body, lowering the heart rate as we go. A bit like a warm up, but in reverse. 5 seconds.
You're saying we like run backwards?
No.
Oh.
So we're gonna start off with hip circles. Keep that breathing going. Bring that heart rate down nice and slow. Hope you've enjoyed our workout today. If you've been following along at home, back in the other direction now. Big movements to begin. Keep the breathing going. Don't want to just stop dead, but bring that heart rate down with a bit of movement through the body. Hands reaching up, down, low with those sweeps. 3 more. That's 2. That's 3. 1 more. From the top, we're going to change directions, back in the other direction now. Breathing in. Last one now. From the top, a big circle around. Excellent. We're going to go wide with our stance. One hand is going to reach up. The other hand is going to go down to the floor.
Oh, I remember this one.
That's it. Windmills. We're looking up and then come back up. We're going to do 2 more on this side. Come down for that stretch on the inner thigh. And then reach back up. 1 more. Working that balance, arm against the leg for that balance. And then the other side, turn the feet slightly and down we go. Looking up toward the ceiling. You're going to hold that position at the bottom and then come back up. Doesn't matter if you're switching sides or if you're doing it all the way through, one side for 3. There we go. From here, we're going to go down with the hands to the floor, walk out, and then we're going to drop the hips,
I can never do this.
lift the chest. Nice deep breath. From here, we're going to bring the hips up. One foot's going to come forward, a bit like our warm up. That's it, bring that back knee off of the floor. Reach the hand up. Hold it there just a moment. Looking up. And then bring the hand back down to the floor. We're going to switch the feet. Reaching up. Hold that position. Looking up. Nice and stable. Bring the hand back to the floor. We're going to repeat back to the first side again. 1 foot forward. Feel that stretch on the inside of the hip. Looking up. Opening up through the chest and shoulders. Hand back to the floor. And here we go. One more on this side. Looking up. You okay, buddy? Alright, looking up toward the ceiling and down. From here, bring the feet down. We're going to sit the hips back and walk those hands forwards. Take a nice deep breath. Going to walk the hands over to one side. So you're stretching more on this side of the body now. Come on, that's it. Reaching over to one side. And then bring the hands back and then step them over again to the other side. Stretching through the opposite side, underneath the arm, right the way through the shoulder. Bring the hands back into that midline. We're going to bring those hips up onto your toes. Push the hips up. Nice and slowly. Going to walk those hands back. Going to hold into that low position. Stretching the hamstrings, stretching the calves, stretching the back. Bring the hands round to one side. Going to feel that stretch more on this side now. And then back to the centre with both hands. And again, feeling that stretch more on the side that you're working your hands around towards. Bring those hands back to the midline and let the head drop. One last time for that hamstring stretch. And then slowly come up. Whew. Shoulders are going to roll. Been working hard. Alright, and that brings us to the end of our cool down and the end of our workout. We hope you've had a fantastic time working out with us. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you at home for following along. Please let us know what you think. If you've had a go, if you want to have a go later on, and follow along with us then. Take care of yourselves, be safe, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.